Let us begin with a fundamental principle. The world you see around you is nothing more than a reflection of your inner state. Every circumstance, every person, every event in your life is a mirror showing you the contents of your own consciousness. This may seem daunting at first, but I assure you it is the most liberating realization you can have. For if the world is a reflection of your inner state, then to change your world, you need only change your inner state. And how do you change your inner state? By relaxing and letting go of your old beliefs, your old patterns of thought, and embracing the new. Imagine for a moment that you are an actor on a stage. The role you have been playing up until now has been assigned to you by society, by your upbringing, by the beliefs you have accumulated over the years. But now you have the power to step out of that role and choose a new one. You can be anyone you want to be, have anything you want to have, do anything you want to do. But here's the catch. You must first relax and let go of the old role. You must release your grip on the identity that no longer serves you. This is where many people stumble. They cling desperately to what they know, even if it makes them unhappy, because they fear the unknown. Yet, my friends, it is in the unknown that all possibility lies. It is in the void, the space of pure potential, that desires can take form. So I urge you, relax your grip on the known. Let go of your preconceptions about who you are and what you're capable of. For in that release, you create space for something new to enter. Now you might be thinking, but Neville, how can I let go when I want something so badly? How can I relax when my desire feels so urgent? And to this I say, your very wanting, your very striving is what keeps your desire at bay. Consider for a moment the nature of wanting. When you want something, you are affirming its absence in your life. You are saying, I do not have this thing, and therefore I want it. But remember, the world is a reflection of your inner state. If you constantly affirm lack, you will experience lack. Instead, I invite you to adopt a new stance. Rather than wanting, choose knowing. Know that what you desire is already yours. Feel the reality of it now in this very moment. For in the realm of imagination, which is the true creative force in the universe, there is no distinction between what is real and what is imaginary. Let me share with you a principle that has transformed countless lives, the law of assumption. This law states that if you assume the feeling of yours fulfilled, if you live from the end as if your desire has already been realized, it must become your reality. But here's the crucial point. You must relax into this assumption. You must let go of any anxiety, any doubt, any need to make it happen. For in trying to force your desire into being, you are actually pushing it away. Think of it like this. Have you ever tried to remember to name a name? Or in fact, and the harder you try, the more elusive it became. And then when you relaxed and let it go, it suddenly popped into your mind. This is the same principle at work in the manifestation of your desires. When you relax and let go, you allow the infinite intelligence of the universe to work on your behalf. You open yourself to inspiration, to synchronicities, to opportunities that you could never have planned or forced into being. So how do we put this into practice? How do we relax and let go while still maintaining the assumption of our desire fulfilled? The answer lies in your imagination. Every night, as you drift off to sleep, create a scene in your mind that implies the fulfillment of your desire. Make it as vivid and as real as you can. Feel the joy, the satisfaction, the gratitude of having what you want. And then let it go. Release it into the universe, knowing that it is done. During your waking hours, whenever thoughts of lack or doubt creep in, gently redirect your attention to the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Don't fight the negative thoughts. That only gives them more power. Instead, relax and shift your focus to the reality you wish to experience. Remember, my friends, relaxation is not passivity. It is not giving up or resigning your circumstances. Rather, it is a state of alert receptivity. It is being open to the infinite possibilities that exist in every moment. When you are relaxed, you are in harmony with the creative forces of the universe. You are allowing life to flow through you, rather than trying to force life to conform to your will. And in this state of relaxed allowance, miracles can happen. Let me share with you a story that illustrates this principle. There was once a man who desperately wanted a promotion at work. He had been passed over several times, and with each rejection, his desire grew more intense, more desperate. He would lie awake at night, strategizing and worrying, trying to figure out how to make it happen. One day, he came across the principle we're discussing tonight. He decided to try it. Instead of striving and pushing, he relaxed. He imagined himself already in the new position, feeling the satisfaction and confidence it brought. He let go of his anxiety and his need to control the outcome. To his amazement, within weeks, he was called into his boss's office. Not only was he offered the prince seeking, but he was offered an even better position, one that hadn't even existed before. The company had created a new role that perfectly matched his skills and passions. This is the power of relaxing and letting go. When you release your grip on how things should unfold, you open yourself to possibilities beyond your current imagination. Now, I want to address a common misconception. Some people here relax and let go and think it means sitting back and doing nothing, waiting for their desires to magically appear. This is not what I'm advocating. Relaxation does not mean inaction. It means inspired action. When you are relaxed and aligned with your desire, you will be moved to take action. But it will not feel like effort or struggle. It will feel natural, joyful, even effortless. Think of a master musician playing their instrument. They are relaxed, in a state of flow, yet fingers move with precision and skill. They are not forcing the music, they are allowing it to flow through to them. This is how you want to approach the creation of your desires. Be relaxed, be in flow, and allow inspired action to move through you. Trust that the right actions will become clear to you at the right time. Another aspect of relaxing and letting go is releasing attachment to the outcome. This can be challenging, especially when we want something very badly. But attachment creates tension, and tension blocks the flow of our good. Instead of being attached to a specific outcome, be open to the possibility that something even better than what you've imagined could come to you. Trust in the wisdom of the universe to bring you what is truly best for you. This doesn't mean giving up on your desires. It means holding them lightly with an open hand rather than a clenched fist. It means being willing to be surprised and delighted by how your desires manifest. Remember, my friends, the universe is infinitely abundant. There is no lack, no limitation, except in our own minds. When we relax and let go of our limiting beliefs, we open ourselves to this abundance. Now let's delve deeper into the idea that it is already yours. This is a powerful concept that, when fully grasped, can transform your entire approach to the manifestation. In the physical world, we are accustomed to a linear progression of events. We want something, we work towards it, and eventually we achieve it. But in the realm of consciousness, which is the true source of all creation, time does not exist in the same way. In consciousness, all possibilities exist simultaneously. The version of you who has already achieved your desire exists now, just as surely as the version of you sitting here listening to these words. Your task is not to create your desire, it already exists. Your task is to align your consciousness with the version of reality where your desire is fulfilled. This is why I often say, assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. When you do this, you are tuning your consciousness to the frequency of your desire. You are stepping into the reality where it is already yours. Think of it like this. Imagine you have a radio with infinite stations. Each station represents a different version of reality. Right now, you might be tuned to the station where your desire is still unfulfilled. But by assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled, you are turning the dial to the station where your desire is already a fact. The physical world may take some time to catch up with this new frequency. But make no mistake, the moment you truly assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, it is done. The rest is just the playing out of events in the physical world. This is why it's so crucial to relax and let go. When you know that it's already yours, there's no need to strain or struggle. There's no need to manipulate external circumstances. Your only job is to maintain the consciousness of your transit field and allow the external world to reshape itself around your assumption. Let's explore this further with a practical example. Suppose you desire a loving, fulfilling relationship. Instead of focusing on the lack of this relationship in your current experience, you would assume the feeling of already being in this perfect relationship. How would you feel if you were already in this relationship? Perhaps you'd feel loved, secure, happy, and fulfilled. You'd go through your day with a sense of companionship, even when physically alone. You'd feel appreciated and valued. Your task then is to generate these feelings within yourself now, regardless of your current circumstances. As you do this, you are tuning yourself to the frequency of this relationship. You are stepping into the version of reality where this relationship already exists. This doesn't mean you pretend to be in a relationship when you're not. It means you embody the essence of what that relationship would bring you. You become the person who is already in that loving relationship. And here's the beautiful part. As you do this, you become magnetic to that very experience. The external world must reshape itself to match your inner state. This is the law of assumption at work. But remember, you must relax and let go of how and when this will manifest. Your job is not to make it happen, but to allow it to happen. Trust that the universe will bring this relationship to you in the perfect way and at the perfect time. This principle applies to every desire, whether it's for a new job, improved health, financial abundance, or any other aspiration. Whatever it is you want, it already exists in the realm of infinite possibilities. Your task is to let go of doubt and anxiety and step into the consciousness of already having it. Now, I want to address a question that often arises when discussing these principles. But Neville, what about action? Don't we need to do something to make our desires a reality? The answer is yes, action is often part of the process. But it's inspired action that comes from a place of knowing, not desperate action that comes from a place of lack. When you truly assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, you will be inspired to take actions that align with your desire. These actions will feel natural and effortless. You won't have to force yourself to do them. You'll be drawn to do them. For instance, if you are assuming the state of being your ideal career, you might find yourself naturally drawn to take a certain course, or to reach out to a particular person, or to apply for a specific job. These actions arise not from a place of lack or need, but from a place of alignment with your desire. The key is to take these inspired actions without attachment to the outcome. You do them because they feel right, not because you're trying to make something happen. This is the balance between action and letting go. Remember, relaxation doesn't mean passivity. It means being in a state of relaxed readiness, open to guidance and inspiration. It means trusting that the right actions will become clear to you at the right time. Now let's address another common concern. But what if I relax and let go and nothing happens? This fear often keeps people stuck in a cycle of forcing and striving. The truth is, something is always happening, even if you can't see it yet. When you relax and let go while maintaining the assumption of your desire fulfilled, you set in motion forces beyond your conscious awareness. Think of planting a seed. Once you plant it and water it, you don't dig it up every day to see if it's growing. You trust in the natural process of growth. You know that beneath the surface, unseen to your eyes, the seed is germinating and roots are forming. This is how manifestation works. When you plant the seed of your desire in your subconscious mind through the feeling of the wish fulfilled, and then relax and let go, you are given the truth to germinate. You allow the unseen forces of the universe to work on your behalf. Your desire is making its way to you through channels you may not be aware of. People are being moved, circumstances are being arranged, opportunities are being created, all to bring your desire to fruition. Your job during this time is to maintain your faith. Keep living from the end, feeling the reality of your desire fulfilled. And most importantly, enjoy the journey. Find joy and gratitude in your present circumstances, knowing that they are transforming to match your new assumption. This brings us to another crucial point. The importance of living in the present moment. Many people make the mistake of putting their happiness on hold until their desire manifests. They think, I'll be happy when I get that job, or I feel content when I find my perfect partner. But this is a trap. Remember, your outer world reflects your inner state. If you're constantly projecting your happiness into the future, you're affirming that happiness is not here and now. And so it will always remain in the future, just out of reach. Instead, choose to be happy now. Choose to feel fulfilled now. This doesn't mean deny your desire for growth or change. It means finding the essence of what you're seeking, be it love, security, fulfillment, creativity, in your present circumstances. When you do this, you align yourself with the frequency of your desire. You become the person who already has what you want. And from this place of present fulfillment, you allow your external reality to shift and change. This is the true meaning of it's already yours. It's not just a future possibility. It's a future you can step into now through the power of your assumption. Let's delve deeper into the art of letting go. For many, this is the most challenging aspect of manifestation. We're so accustomed to trying to control outcomes, to make things happen through sheer force of will. But true power lies in surrender. Letting go doesn't mean giving up on your desire. It means releasing your attachment to how and when it will manifest. It means trusting in the perfect unfolding of your good. Think of it like this: when you order something online, you don't spend every moment worrying about how it will get to you. You trust that it's on its way. You go about your life, knowing that at the right time your package will arrive. This is how you want to approach your desires. Once you place your order with the universe by assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled, let it go. Trust that it's on its way to you. Go about your life, enjoying each moment, knowing that at the perfect time, your desire will manifest. Letting go also means releasing any need to control other people or manipulate circumstances. Remember, the entire universe is within you. The people and circumstances in your life are reflections of your consciousness. As you change your consciousness, they will naturally change to match it. This is incredibly liberating. It means you don't have to try to change anyone else. You don't have to struggle against circumstances. Your only task is to change your own consciousness to assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled, and then relax and allow the outer world to conform to your new assumption. Now, I want to address a common pitfall that many fall into on this journey, the temptation to constantly check for results. This is like digging up a seed every day to see if it's growing. It stems from doubt and impatience, and it can actually hinder the manifestation of your desire. Instead of looking for proof in the external world, turn your attention inward. How do you feel? Are you maintaining the feeling of the wishful Zentel? Are you again? This is where your power lies. If you find yourself slipping into old patterns of thought or feeling, don't judge yourself. Simply redirect your attention back to the feeling of your wish fulfilled. This is a practice, a pragmatic practice. It becomes easier and more natural over time. Remember, my friends, you are not bound by your past or by your current circumstances. In any moment, you have the power to choose a new state of consciousness. And as you do, you literally step into a new reality. This is the miracle of your imagination. It is the portal through which you can access any reality you choose. When you imagine and feel yourself into a new state, you are actually experiencing that reality now. And as you persist in that new state, it must externalize in your world. Let me share with you another principle that can be immensely helpful on this journey, the law of reversibility. This law states that just as physical events can cause you to experience certain feelings, those feelings, when generated without the physical event, can cause the physical event to occur. For instance, if you received a large sum of money, you would likely feel a sense of financial security and abundance. But the law of reversibility says that if you generate and maintain those feelings of financial security and abundance without the physical event, you will draw that physical event to you. This is why it's so crucial to focus on the feeling of your wish fulfilled. rather than the specific circumstances you think will bring that feeling. The feeling is the secret. The feeling is what attracts the reality. So I invite you to become aware of the feelings you're cultivating throughout your day. Are they aligned with your desires, or are they reflecting lack and limitation? Remember, you have the power to choose your feelings in any moment. This brings us to another important point, the role of gratitude in manifestation. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrations you can embody. When you're grateful, you're affirming that you already have what you desire. You're living from the end. Make it a practice to find things to be grateful for each day, especially things that align with your desires. If you desire financial abundance, be grateful for every penny you have. If you desire a loving relationship, be grateful for the love you already have in your life, in whatever form it takes. As you cultivate gratitude, you align yourself with the frequency of abundance. You open yourself to receive more of what you're grateful for. This is the power of appreciation. Now let's address another aspect of relaxing and letting go. The release of limiting beliefs. Often what stands between us and our desires are the beliefs we hold about ourselves and the world. These beliefs might sound like I'm not good enough, money is hard to come by, love always ends in heartbreak, or success requires struggle. These beliefs create tension and resistance, blocking the free flow of our good. The key to releasing these beliefs is not to fight them or try to force them out of your mind. Remember, what you resist persists. Instead, simply choose a new assumption. Every time you catch yourself thinking a limiting thought, gently redirect your attention to its opposite. If you find yourself thinking, I'm not good enough, redirect to, I am more than enough. If you catch the thought, money is hard to come by, shift to, abundance flows to me easily and effortlessly. Don't try to believe the new thought. Simply choose and feel the relief and expansion that comes with it. Over time, as you persist in this practice, the new assumption will become your dominant belief. This is the essence of mental diet, consciously choosing the thoughts and assumptions you will entertain. Just as you're careful about what you put into your physical body, be mindful of what you feed your mind. Remember, your subconscious mind does not distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. It accepts as true whatever you impress upon it with feeling. So feed it the thoughts and feelings that align with your desires. As you do this, you may find that your desires themselves begin to shift and evolve. This is natural and beautiful. As you raise your consciousness, as you release limiting beliefs that align with higher truth, your desires naturally refine themselves. You may find that what you once desperately wanted no longer holds the same appeal. You may discover new desires arising that are more aligned with your true self. Welcome these shifts. They are signs of your growth and evolution. This brings us to another crucial point, the importance of self-love in this process. Many people approach manifestation from a place of lack, believing that once they have what they want, then they'll be worthy of love and acceptance. But this gets it backwards. Self-love is not the result of manifesting your desires. It's the foundation upon which all successful manifestation is built. When you truly love and accept yourself as you are, you open yourself to receive all the good that life has to offer. So make self-love a priority. Treat yourself with kindness and compassion. Celebrate your strengths. Accept your perceived flaws as unique aspects of your beautiful self. As you do this, you raise your vibration and become magnetic to your desires. Remember, you are not separate from your desire. You are one with it. In fact, it's a sign for something is life calling you to express more of who you truly trust. Honor that call. Step into the version of yourself that already has what you desire. Now, to near the end of our time together, I want to remind you of a fundamental truth. You are the operant power in your life. Not your circumstances, not other people, not some external force. You are the author of your story. With every thought, every feeling, every assumption, you are writing the script of your life. And at any moment, you have the power to write a new chapter. So I invite you to step fully into this power. Claim it, own it. Use it consciously and deliberately to create the life you desire. Remember, relaxing and letting go is not about passivity or resignation. It's about aligning yourself with the creative forces of the universe. It's about allowing your good flow to you without resistance. Don't force it. Don't struggle. Don't try to make it happen. Instead, assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Alive from that state. And then relax, let go of the universe to bring it to pass in ways that will delight and amaze you. My dear friends, as we conclude this talk, I want you to know that everything you desire is already yours. It exists now in the realm of infinite possibility. Your task is simply to tune your consciousness to its frequency, to step into the version of reality where it's already a fact. Relax into the knowing that it is done. Let go of doubt, anxiety, and anxiety control. Trust in the perfect unfolding of your good. Live each day from the assumption that you are who you want to be, that you have what you desire. As you do this, you will find your world transforming before your very eyes. People, circumstances, events will rearrange themselves to match your new assumption. This is the law, and it never fails. So go with confidence, with faith, with the knowing that the entire universe is conspiring in your favor. Relax, let go, and allow the miracles to unfold in your life. Remember, it's already yours. Now step into that reality and claim it. Thank you, and may your lives be filled with the joy of your desires fulfilled. Let us begin by understanding the nature of your mind and the power of your thoughts. Your mind, my dear friends, is not confined to the gray matter within your skull. It is a vast, limitless realm that extends far beyond the boundaries of your physical form. It is the canvas upon which all your experiences are painted, the stage upon which the drama of your life unfolds. Your mind is the very foundation of your existence, the soil in which all your experiences, all your circumstances, all your relationships take root and flourish. Now you might wonder, Neville, how do we harness the power of our minds to navigate through tough times? How do we maintain positive thinking when the world around us seems filled with challenges and difficulties? The answer, my dear friends, lies in the art of conscious imagination and the power of your assumptions. You see, the world you experience is nothing more than the outpicturing of your own consciousness. Your thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions about yourself and the world around you are constantly being projected outward and manifested in your physical reality. This is why it's of utmost importance to be vigilant about the nature of your thoughts, especially during challenging times. When faced with difficulties, it's all too easy to fall into patterns of negative thinking. We might find ourselves dwelling on our problems, focusing on what's wrong, and imagining worst-case scenarios. But I tell you this, such thinking only serves to perpetuate and intensify our challenges. For what you focus on expands, what you imagine with feeling hardens into fact. The key to navigating tough times lies in your ability to maintain positive thinking despite outer appearances. This doesn't mean denying the existence of challenges or pretending that everything is perfect when it clearly isn't. Rather, it means choosing to focus your mental energy on the solution rather than the problem, on the desired outcome rather than the current difficulty. Consider for a moment the difference between a mind focused on problems and one focused on solutions. The problem-focused mind sees obstacles everywhere, feels overwhelmed and helpless, and often thinks in despair or resignation. But the solution-focused mind, the positively oriented mind, sees opportunities for growth and transformation. It remains hopeful and resourceful, knowing that within every challenge lies the seed of an equal or greater benefit. This, my friends, is the essence of positive thinking for tough times. It's about training your mind to see beyond current circumstances, to hold fast to a desired reality, even when your senses scream otherwise. It's about using your God-given of imagination to create a bridge from where you are to where you want to be. But here's a crucial point that so many miss. It's not enough to simply think positive thoughts in a superficial way. You must feel them, experience them in your imagination as if they were already real. For your subconscious mind, which is the builder of reality, does not differentiate between what you vividly imagine and what you physically may experience. When you consistently imagine yourself overcoming challenges, when you feel the relief and joy of problems solved, when you experience in your mind's eye the reality you desire, you are literally impressing this reality on your subconscious mind. and your subconscious mind be the faithful servant that it is, then works tirelessly to bring this impression into your physical experience. Now you might be thinking, but Neville, how can I possibly feel positive when my circumstances are challenging? How can I imagine a better reality when my current reality seems so overwhelming? This, my dear listeners, is where the true work begins. This is where you must exercise your divine gift of choice, your power to select the thoughts and images you will entertain in your mind. Remember, you are not your circumstances. You are not your problems. You are not your past experiences. You are the awareness behind all these things. You are the chooser of your thoughts, the director of your mental activity. No matter how dire your circumstances may seem, you always have the power to choose your response, to select the thoughts you will focus on, the image you will play in the theater of your mind. This power of choice is your greatest gift, your divine inheritance. It is the key to maintaining positive thinking in tough times. For when you choose to focus on the positive, when you choose to imagine the solution, rather than dwell on the problem, you are aligning yourself with the creative power of the universe. You are tapping into the infinite reservoir of possibilities that exist beyond your current circumstances. But make no mistake, my friends, this is not about wishful thinking or naive optimism. This is about a deep, unshakable faith in the power of your own consciousness to shape your reality. It's about understanding that your outer world is a reflection of your inner world, and that by changing your inner world, your thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions, you inevitably change your outer world. Now let us explore some practical ways to maintain positive thinking during tough times. First and foremost, start your day with a conscious focus on the positive. Before you even open your eyes in the morning, take a few moments to imagine your day unfolding in the most beautiful, harmonious way possible. Feel the joy, the peace, the sense of accomplishment that comes with a day well lived. This simple practice sets the tone for your entire day, priming your mind to look for the positive in every situation. Throughout your day, be vigilant about the nature of your thoughts. When you catch yourself slipping into negative thinking patterns, gently but firmly redirect your focus to what you want to experience. If you find yourself worrying about a problem, immediately shift your attention to imagining the solution. See it clearly in your mind's eye. Feel the relief and satisfaction of the problem solved. Another powerful practice is to consciously look for the good in every situation, no matter how challenging it may seem. Remember, there are no negative experiences, only opportunities for growth and transformation. When faced with a difficulty, ask yourself, what's good about this? What can I learn from this? How can this situation serve my growth and evolution? By reframing challenges in this way, you maintain a positive mindset and open yourself to hear the hidden things within every experience. Gratitude is another potent tool for maintaining positive thinking during tough times. No matter how difficult your circumstances may be, there is always something to be grateful for. Perhaps it's the air you breathe, the beat of your heart, the love of a friend or family member. By focusing on what you're grateful for, you shift your energy from lack to abundance, from fear to love, from scarcity to plenty. Practice gratitude consciously and consistently. Each night before you sleep, review your day and find at least 3 things you're genuinely grateful for. Feel the gratitude deeply. Let it fill your heart and radiate throughout your being. As you do this consistently, you'll find that your mind naturally begins to look for things to appreciate, even in the midst of challenges. Now, my dear friends, I want to address a common misconception about positive thinking. Many believe that thinking positively means denying the existence of problems or pretending that everything is perfect when it clearly isn't. This is not the case at all. Positive thinking is not about denial, it's about perspective and focus. Acknowledging the existence of a challenge doesn't mean you have to dwell on it or let it dominate your thoughts. You can acknowledge a problem while simultaneously focusing your mental and emotional energy on the solution. This is the essence of positive thinking in tough times. Not denying the reality of your circumstances, but choosing to focus on the reality you wish to create. Remember, my dear listeners, that your imagination is the workshop of God. It is the creative power through which all things are brought into being. When you use your imagination to dwell on positive outcomes, to visualize solutions, to feel the joy and satisfaction of your desires fulfilled, you are literally co-creating with the divine. You are using the same creative power that brings worlds into existence. But here's a crucial point. Your imagination must be imbued with feeling. It's not enough to create cold, lifeless mental images. You must feel the reality of what you're imagining. Feel the relief of problems solved, the joy of dreams fulfilled, the peace of challenges overcome. For it is your feeling that gives life to your imaginal acts, that impresses them upon your subconscious mind and brings them into physical manifestation. As you practice positive thinking in this way, you may encounter resistance. Old habits of negative thinking may try to reassert themselves. Doubts may arise, questioning the efficacy of your positive focus in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges. This is natural, my friends. These are simply the old patterns fighting for survival. When you encounter this resistance, do not fight against it. Fighting only gives it more power. Instead, observe it with detachment and compassion. Recognize it for what it is, the dying gasp of old, limiting beliefs. Then gently but firmly redirect your focus to your new, empowering vision of reality. Remember, persistence is key. The mental diet of positive thinking is not a one-time event, but a consistent practice. Just as you wouldn't expect to transform your physical body with a single workout, you cannot expect to transform your mental landscape with a single positive thought. It requires persistent effort. But here's the beautiful truth. As you persist in this practice, it becomes easier and more natural. Your mind begins to naturally gravitate towards positive thoughts. You begin to automatically look for the good in every situation, to focus on solutions rather than problems, to imagine positive outcomes rather than negative ones. As you maintain this positive focus, you'll begin to notice profound changes in your life. You may find that challenges which once seemed insurmountable now appear as opportunities for growth. You may notice synchronicities and coincidences occurring more frequently, guiding you towards solutions and opportunities. You may experience a deep sense of peace and confidence, knowing that you have the power to navigate any challenge that comes your way. But perhaps the most profound change will be in your relationship with yourself and with life itself. As you cultivate the habit of positive thinking, you develop a deep trust in life, a knowing that all is working out for your highest good. You begin to see yourself as a powerful creator, capable of shaping your reality through the power of your thoughts and imagination. This shift in perspective is truly transformative. It allows you to approach even the toughest times with a sense of curiosity and excitement, knowing that within every challenge lies an opportunity for growth and expansion. You begin to welcome challenges as opportunities to exercise your creative power, to demonstrate the principle of positive thinking in action. Now, my friends, I want to address a question that often arises when discussing positive thinking in tough times. Many ask, Neville, how do I maintain positive thinking when the evidence of my senses contradicts my desired reality? How do I stay positive when everything around me seems to be falling apart? To this I say, your senses show you the world as it is, but your imagination shows you the world as it can be. Your senses reflect the harvest of your past thoughts and beliefs, but your imagination is the seed of your future reality. When your senses contradict your desired reality, that is the time to double down on your positive focus, to immerse yourself even more deeply in the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Remember, the physical world is malleable, responsive to your consciousness. It may take time for your outer world to reflect your new inner state, but be assured that as you maintain your positive focus, your world must reshape itself to match your new pattern thinking. During these times of apparent contradiction between your inner vision and your outer reality, is crucial to cultivate patience and faith. Patience to allow your new reality to unfold in divine timing, and faith in the absolute law that your consciousness creates your reality. Another powerful practice during tough times is to consciously choose your words. Your words are a direct reflection of your thoughts, and they have immense power to shape your reality. Be mindful of the language you use, both in your internal dialogue and in your conversations with others. Choose words that reflect the reality you wish to create, not the reality you wish to escape. Instead of saying, I'm struggling, say, I'm growing. Instead of this is a problem, say, this is an opportunity. Instead of I can't, say, how can I? These simple shifts in language can have a profound impact on your mental state and consequently on your experience of reality. Remember, my dear friends, that your words are like seeds. Plant them carefully and tend to them with positive attention, and they will grow into the reality you desire. Now, let us delve deeper into the mechanics of how positive thinking actually works to transform your reality, especially during tough times. You see, your subconscious mind, which is the seat of your habitual thinking and the builder of your body and your world, accepts as true whatever you feel to be true. It does not reason or argue with you. It simply accepts your feelings, your dominant thoughts, and your imagery as facts. When you consistently think positive thoughts, when you repeatedly imagine positive outcomes, when you persistently feel the joy and satisfaction of your desires fulfilled, you are literally reprogramming your subconscious mind. You are creating neural pathways in your brain, new patterns of thought and feeling that will inevitably manifest in your outer world. This is why it's so crucial to maintain positive thinking, especially during tough times, for it is during these challenging periods that your thoughts have the greatest creative power. When everything is going smoothly, it's easy to think positively. But when you can maintain a positive focus in the face of adversity, when you can hold fast to your vision of a better reality, despite contradictory circumstances, that is when you are exercising true creative power. Think of it this way: your current challenges are like clay in the hands of a sculptor. Through your positive thoughts and imaginings, you are molding this clay into the shape of your desired reality. The tougher the times, the more pliable the clay becomes, offering you greater opportunity for transformation and growth. But remember, this molding process requires persistence and patience. Just as a sculptor doesn't expect a masterpiece to emerge from a single touch, you cannot expect your circumstances to transform overnight. It requires consistent, persistent application of positive thinking, a steadfast focus on your desired outcome, and an unwavering faith in the creative power of your consciousness. As you persist in this practice, you'll begin to notice subtle shifts in your experience. Perhaps you'll find yourself feeling more peaceful, more confident in your ability to handle challenges. You might notice opportunities appearing where before you saw only obstacles. You might find relationships improving, challenges resolving themselves in unexpected ways. These shifts, no matter how small, are signs that your positive thinking is taking root, that your new patterns of thought are beginning to manifest in your outer world. Acknowledge these changes with gratitude, for they are the early fruits of your mental labor, the first indication that your world is reshaping itself to match your new positive focus. Now, my dear listeners, I want to address another crucial aspect of maintaining positive thinking. Thinking more than just the importance of self-talk. The conversations you have with yourself, the way you speak to yourself in the privacy of your own mind, have a profound impact on your ability to maintain a state of growth. Many of us, when faced with challenges, fall into patterns of negative self-talk. We berate ourselves for past mistakes. We doubt our ability to overcome obstacles. We speak to ourselves in ways we would never speak to a friend. This negative self-talk is incredibly damaging, for it reinforces feelings of helplessness and perpetuates negative patterns of thought and behavior. To maintain positive thinking during tough times, it's crucial to become aware of your self-talk and consciously choose to speak to yourself with kindness, encouragement, and compassion. Treat yourself as you would a dear friend facing a similar challenge. Offer yourself words of encouragement. Remind yourself of your past successes. Affirm your ability to overcome any obstacle. Remember, you are always listening to yourself. Every word you speak, whether aloud or in the silence of your mind, is a suggestion to your subconscious. Make sure these suggestions are positive, empowering, and aligned with the reality you wish to create. Another powerful practice for maintaining positive thinking during tough times is to surround yourself with positive influences. This includes the people you spend time with, the books you read, the music you listen to, the media you consume. All of these external influences have a subtle but significant impact on your state of mind. Choose to spend time with people who uplift and inspire you, who believe in you and support your growth. Read books that expand your mind and nourish your soul. Listen to music that elevates your mood and energizes your spirit. Consume media that informs and inspires rather than that which sensationalizes negativity. Remember, your mind is like a garden. The thoughts you allow to take root will grow and bear fruit in your life. By surrounding yourself with positive influences, you're creating an environment that supports the growth of positive thoughts and beliefs. Now, my friends, I want to address a common challenge that many face when trying to maintain positive thinking during tough times: the opinion of others. Often, when we choose to maintain a positive outlook in the face of adversity, we may encounter skepticism or even ridicule from those around us. They may accuse us of being unrealistic, of burying our heads in the sand, of refusing to face reality. To this, I say your reality is not determined by the opinions of others, but by your own thoughts and beliefs. The world you experience is a reflection of your own consciousness, not the consciousness of others. Therefore, it matters not what others think of your positive attitude. What matters is that you remain true to your vision, steadfast in your positive focus. Remember, most people's opinions are based on their own limiting beliefs, their own fears and doubts. By maintaining your positive thinking despite their skepticism, you are not only transforming your own reality, but also showing them what's possible, inspiring them to raise their own level of thinking. Moreover, as you persist in your positive thinking, as your outer world begins to reflect your inner state of positivity, those same skeptics may find themselves amazed at your resilience, your ability to thrive in the face of adversity. Your example may inspire them to reconsider their own patterns of thought, to open themselves to the possibility of a positive way of living. Now, let us delve even deeper into the practice of positive thinking during tough times. One powerful technique is to use your imagination to create a vivid, detailed scene that implies fulfillment of your desire, the resolution of your challenge. This scene should be one that would naturally occur if your desire were already realized. For example, if you're facing financial difficulties, you might imagine yourself looking at a bank statement showing a healthy balance, feeling the relief and joy of financial abundance. If you're dealing with health challenges, you might imagine yourself at a checkup, hearing your doctor marvel at your perfect health. The key is to make this imaginal scene as vivid and real as possible. Engage all your senses. See the details, hear the sounds, feel the emotions. Then enter into the scene fully. Don't just watch it like a movie, be a participant. Feel as though you are actually there, experiencing it in the present moment. As you create and enter into these imaginal scenes, you are literally shaping your future reality. For remember, your subconscious mind cannot distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and a physical one. By repeatedly entering into these positive imaginal scenes, you are training your subconscious to accept this new reality as fact. But here's a crucial point. It's not the vividness of the image that brings it into being, but the feeling of naturalness. As you imagine your scene, allow yourself to feel that this is natural, that this is simply the way things are. The more natural and normal your desired state feels to you, the more quickly and easily it will manifest in your physical reality. Another powerful practice for maintaining positive thinking during tough times is to consciously direct your attention towards evidence of good in your life and in the world around you. This doesn't mean ignoring challenges or pretending they don't exist. Rather, it means choosing to focus on what's still improving, what's aligned with your desired reality. Make it a daily practice to look for signs of progress, no matter how small. Celebrate every victory, every step forward. By doing this, you're training your mind to look for the positive, to focus on solutions rather than problems, to see opportunities rather than obstacles. Remember, what you focus on expands. By consciously directing your attention towards the good, you're literally expanding the presence of good in your life. You're creating a positive feedback loop where your focus on the positive creates more positive experiences, which in turn reinforce your positive thinking. Now, my dear friends, as we near the conclusion of our discussion, I want to emphasize a point of utmost importance. The power of positive thinking is not some external force that you need to acquire or develop. It is your very nature. It is who you are at the core of your being. You are a divine being, possessing infinite potential, expressing yourself through the vehicle of your woman. When you choose to think positively, especially during tough times, you are aligning yourself with your true nature. You are tapping into the infinite wisdom and power that is your birthright. This is why positive thinking is so powerful. It is not about becoming something you're not, but about recognizing and expressing what you truly are. So, my dear friends, as you go forth from this place, carrying this knowledge with you, I urge you to maintain your positive thinking, especially during tough times. Recognize the immense power you wield when you choose to focus on the positive. When you use your imagination to create the reality you desire. Use this power wisely, use it lovingly. Use it to create a life that reflects your highest vision for yourself and for the world. Begin each day with a conscious choice to think positively. As you wake, before your feet touch the floor, take a moment to set positive intentions for the day. Imagine your day unfolding in the most beautiful, harmonious way possible. Feel the joy, the peace, the sense of accomplishment that comes with a day well lived. Throughout your day, be mindful of your thoughts. When you catch yourself slipping into negative thinking patterns, gently but firmly redirect your focus to what you really want to experience. Use your imagination to create vivid scenes of your desires fulfilled. Feel the naturalness, the reality of these scenes. And as you retire for the night, take a moment to reflect on your day. Acknowledge the moments when you maintain your positive thinking and the positive effects this had on your experiences. If there were moments when you lost your positive focus, simply observe this without judgment and set the intention to return to positive thinking the next day. Remember, my friends, this practice of positive thinking is not a burden or a chore. It is the most natural, most fulfilling way to live. It is your birthright as a divine being. As you consistently maintain this positive focus, especially during tough times, you will find that life becomes more joyful, more peaceful, more abundant in every way. You will begin to notice changes in every aspect of your life. Challenges that once seemed insurmountable will appear as opportunities for growth. Relations will improve, opportunities will appear, and you'll find yourself navigating through life with greater ease and grace. These changes may be subtle at first, a shift in your mood, a new inside inspiration, a harmonious interaction where there was once conflict. Acknowledge these changes, no matter how small, with gratitude, for they are the first fruits of your positive thinking, the early manifestations of your alignment with your true nature. And as you notice these changes, let them fuel your commitment to positive thinking. Let them strengthen your conviction in the power of your thoughts to shape your reality. For this is the law of your being. What you consistently think and feel must objectify itself in your world. But remember, the greatest change, the most profound transformation will occur within you. As you consistently choose positive thinking, especially during tough times, you are reconditioning your entire being. You are literally rewiring your brain, recalibrating your energy, and deepening your connection to your divine nature. You will find yourself naturally thinking more positively, feeling more optimistic and resilient, acting more in alignment with your highest self. You will find yourself naturally attracted to people, experiences, and opportunities that support your positive state of being. You will find yourself making decisions from a place of inner wisdom and love, rather than from fear or external pressure. This inner transformation is the real miracle of positive thinking during tough times. For as you transform your inner world, as you step into the truth of your divine nature, your entire outer world must reshape itself to match this new inner reality. So, my dear friends, I challenge you to embark on this journey of transformation. Commit to positive thinking, especially during tough times, consistently, passionately, faithfully. Make it the central practice of your life. Write about it in your journal. Speak about it with like-minded friends. Feel its truth in every fiber of your being. And as you do, watch in awe as your life transforms. Watch as inner peace becomes your natural state, as resilience flows through you effortlessly, as wisdom guides your every decision. Watch as you step into the fullness of your divine nature, recognizing yourself as the powerful creator you truly are. For you are a divine being expressing yourself through the miracle of human form. You are the author of your life story. You are the architect of your reality. Embrace this truth, live from it, and watch as miracles unfold in your life, even in the toughest of times. Go forth, my dear friends, with this knowledge. Use it wisely, use it lovingly. Use it to create a life that reflects your highest vision, regardless of outer circumstances. For in doing so, you are not only transforming your own life, but you are contributing to the elevation of all humanity. You are showing others what is possible when we choose positive thinking, especially during tough times. Remember, your thoughts create your reality. As you maintain positive thinking, especially during challenging times, you are aligning with the creative power of the universe. You are stepping into your role as a conscious creator, shaping your reality according to your highest vision, regardless of outer circumstances. You are powerful beyond measure. You are divine. You are a being of infinite potential. Now go and create the life of your dreams, even in the face of challenges. For it is your birthright, it is your nature, it is who you truly are. Thank you, and may your positive thinking guide you through even the toughest of times, leading you to the fulfillment of your highest potential.
Close your eyes and step into the stillness for a moment. Let the world fall away and feel the vastness of your being. The truth I share with you today is not a promise for the distant future, but an eternal truth already alive within you. Your time has come. Not tomorrow, not someday, but now. Right now. You are not here by accident. Every thought, every feeling, and every desire you've carried in your heart has led you to this very moment. There is a divine seed within you, ready to bear fruit in abundance. Millions, whether they are blessings, opportunities, or wealth, are not beyond your reach. They are already yours, waiting for your recognition. The secret lies in your imagination. What you dare to imagine with conviction, you will hold in your hands. Close your eyes again. Picture yourself standing in a place of immense wealth, not just in material terms, but in fulfillment, joy, and freedom. Feel it. Touch it. Smell the success in the air. It is not a wish, it is reality. Claim it as yours now. When you say, I am wealthy, you are not lying to yourself. You are aligning with the truth that already exists. The world may tell you otherwise, but the world only mirrors what you believe to be true. Shift your belief, and the world will shift with you. If you desire millions, they will come not because you chase them, but because you embody them. Think of the mustard seed, so small, yet capable of growing into a mighty tree. Your belief is that seed. It does not matter how small your faith feels right now. What matters is that you plant it in the fertile soil of your imagination and nurture it with unwavering confidence. Do not look to the outer world for evidence. The outer world is only the echo of your inner reality. Instead, live in the knowing that you already possess everything you need. Feel it so deeply that it saturates every fiber of your being. This feeling, this conviction, is the bridge between the seen and the unseen. When doubt creeps in, remind yourself that the universe is abundant. There is no lack, no scarcity. Everything you need is drawn to you by the power of your consciousness. Like a magnet, Your focused belief will pull miracles into your life. Your time has come. Say it with me, my time has come. I am wealthy. I am abundant. I am free. Speak these words not as mere affirmations, but as declarations of truth. The universe responds to your faith, not your fear. Stand boldly in the certainty that you are worthy of millions, and they will flow to you effortlessly. Let this moment mark the beginning of a new chapter. From now on, walk as if you already possess the life of your dreams. Speak as if your cup overflows. Love as if the world belongs to you. Because it does. Your time has come. Believe it, feel it, live it. The millions are already on their way, and they will find you, for they are drawn to the light of your unwavering faith. Your time has come, not because the world says so, but because your inner self declares it. You are the creator of your reality, and the authority of your life resides within you. The world you see is nothing but a reflection of what you hold in consciousness. To change what is reflected, you must change the source. That source is your belief, your assumption of what is true. Feel this truth deeply. You are not small. You are not limited. You are infinite, powerful, and eternal. Whatever you desire already exists, waiting for you to step into the awareness of having it. The millions you dream of are not far away, they are here now, present in the unseen reality that you are constantly shaping. Close your eyes and feel their presence. Feel the joy of receiving them, the freedom they bring, the security they offer. Let this feeling take root in your heart, for it is the key to manifesting them into the physical world. Do not be distracted by appearances. The outer world will often show you evidence of lack or delay, but these are illusions. They hold no power unless you give it to them. When you feel doubt or fear, turn inward. Return to the vision of abundance that lives within you. In this inner sanctuary, nothing can disturb you. Here you are already wealthy. Here you are already free. Remember, the law of life is unchanging. Whatever you persistently feel and believe becomes your experience. If you feel lack, you will encounter lack. If you feel abundance, abundance will find you. You do not need to know how it will come, only that it will. Trust the unseen forces at work. They are infinite, intelligent, and aligned with your belief. Think of the wind. You cannot see it, but you know it exists because you feel its touch and witness its effects. In the same way, the millions you desire may not yet be visible, but their presence is real. You feel them when you align your imagination with the reality of already having them. Let that feeling guide you. Many people wait for external validation before they believe. But this is not how creation works. You must believe first. You must claim your wealth in consciousness before it can show itself in form. This is the great secret that so few understand. Creation begins within. When you hold the feeling of wealth firmly, unwaveringly, the universe cannot help but respond. Do not concern yourself with how the path will unfold in ways you cannot predict or control. Trust that infinite intelligence will arrange all circumstances to bring your vision to life. Your task is not to figure out the details, but to maintain your focus on the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Each day, take time to sit in stillness. Close your eyes and step into the scene of your ideal life. See yourself surrounded by wealth, living in abundance, giving freely, and receiving joyfully. Feel the emotions as if they are happening now. The more real this vision becomes in your mind, the faster it will manifest in your reality. Every action you take, no matter how small, should flow from this state of abundance. Speak as if you are wealthy. Walk as if you are abundant. Let your entire being radiate the certainty that your time has come. This is not pretending, it is aligning with the truth of who you are. You are not meant to struggle. Struggle comes from resisting the flow of life, from clinging to the belief that you must earn or deserve what is already yours. Release these false ideas. You do not need to beg or fight for your blessings. You only need to receive them with gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful force. When you give thanks for what you have, even before it appears, you open the floodgates of abundance. Feel gratitude for the millions that are already yours in the unseen. Thank the universe for its endless generosity. The more grateful you are, the more reasons you will find to be grateful. This is the law of increase. What you focus on expands. Be mindful of your thoughts and words. They are seeds that you plant in the fertile soil of your subconscious mind. Speak words of abundance, not lack. Think thoughts of prosperity, not limitation. Every word you speak and every thought you think is a declaration of what you believe to be true. Declare only what you wish to experience. Miguel, there will be moments when doubt tries to creep in, whispering that your dreams are too big or that you are not worthy. Recognize these doubts for what they are: remnants of an old mindset that no longer serves you. Do not fight them, simply replace them with the truth. Affirm to yourself, I am worthy, I am abundant. My time has come. The world may not understand your faith, but that is irrelevant. You are not here to live by the world's standards. You are here to live by the higher law of creation, the law that says you are one with infinite abundance. The opinions of others have no power over you unless you allow them to. Stand firm in your belief, and the world will adjust to match it. When you act from the place of knowing that your time has come, you will find that opportunities begin to appear, doors open, and resources flow to you effortlessly. This is not luck, it is the natural result of your alignment with abundance. You are a magnet, and what you focus on is drawn to you. Focus on wealth, and wealth will come. There is no need to rush or force anything. Creation is not a race, it is a process. Trust the timing of your life. Everything unfolds in perfect harmony when you remain aligned with your vision. Impatience comes from doubt, but you have no reason to doubt. The millions you seek are already yours. As you move through your day, carry the feeling of abundance with you. Let it color your thoughts, your actions, and your interactions with others. Share your joy freely, for what you give returns to you multiplied. There is no scarcity in the universe, only endless supply. If you find yourself facing challenges, see them not as obstacles, but as opportunities to strengthen your faith. Every difficulty contains the seed of a blessing. Embrace these moments, knowing that they are shaping you into the person who is ready to receive all that you desire. Your time has come. Let these words echo in your heart. Let them guide you, inspire you, and remind you of the truth that you are already abundant. Millions are not a dream, they are your reality. Walk in this truth, live in this truth, and let the world reflect it back to you. Each moment is an opportunity to step deeper into the reality of your abundance. Do not measure your life by what you currently see or what your senses tell you. The physical world is simply a reflection of past thoughts and feelings. If you continue to dwell in the truth of your wealth, your external world must conform to that inner belief. There is no other possibility. The millions you seek are as natural as the air you breathe. They are not separate from you, they are part of you. The same force that keeps the stars in the sky and the oceans in motion is working within you, bringing your desires to life. This force does not question your worthiness, it only responds to the vibration you emit. Align yourself with the feeling of already having everything you desire, and the universe will mirror that back to you. When you wake in the morning, begin your day with the knowing that you are wealthy. Let this truth set the tone for everything you do. As you move through your day, act as if nothing is lacking. Speak as if all your needs are met. Let the abundance within you overflow into every conversation, every interaction, and every decision. You are not waiting for your time to come. Your time is now. The moment you decide to claim your wealth in consciousness, it begins to materialize in your life. You may not see the results immediately, but rest assured that the process has already started. Just as a seed takes time to grow into a tree, your vision takes time to manifest. Trust this process. Avoid looking around and comparing your journey to others. Comparison is the thief of joy and the enemy of creation. The path to your millions is unique to you. No one else can walk it for you, and no one else can take it from you. Stay focused on your vision, and let the success of others inspire you rather than discourage you. Do not mistake silence for inaction. Often the greatest movements happen in the unseen. When you align your thoughts and feelings with abundance, you set into motion forces that are beyond your comprehension. These forces are working tirelessly to bring your vision into reality. Trust them. Trust yourself. When doubts arise, as they inevitably will, remember that they are only fleeting shadows. They have no power except the power you give them. Shift your attention away from doubt and back to the feeling of abundance. Imagine yourself standing at the center of your wealth, surrounded by the millions that are yours. Feel the gratitude and joy that this brings. This feeling is your anchor, your guiding light. Do not underestimate the power of persistence. Creation is not a one-time event, it is a continuous process. Each time you return to the feeling of abundance, you strengthen your belief. Each time you resist the urge to dwell on lack, you take another step toward your vision. This is the work of creation, to remain faithful to the unseen reality until it becomes visible. You may encounter people who doubt your vision, who tell you that your dreams are unrealistic or impossible. Do not let their opinions sway you. They are only reflecting their own limitations, not yours. You are not bound by the beliefs of others. Your power lies in your ability to hold fast to your own truth, regardless of external circumstances. Imagine for a moment that everything you desire is already yours. Picture yourself living the life of your dreams, free from worry, free from struggle, and full of joy. How does it feel? Hold on to this feeling. Let it fill every corner of your being. This feeling is your connection to the reality you wish to create. It is your proof that what you desire is already real. Remember, the journey to your millions is not about hard work or struggle. It is about alignment. When you align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the truth of your abundance, you step into the flow of life. In this flow, everything comes to you with ease. Opportunities appear, doors open, and resources are drawn to you like a magnet. Your time has come, not because of luck or chance, but because you have chosen it. You have decided to step into your power and claim what is rightfully yours. This decision sets you apart. It marks the beginning of a new chapter, one in which you are the conscious creator of your reality. Feel the truth of these words in your heart. You are not small. You are not limited. You are infinite, powerful, and abundant. The millions you desire are already within you, waiting for you to bring them into being. All that is required is your belief, your faith in the unseen. Every time you affirm your wealth, every time you visualize your abundance, you are planting seeds in the garden of your mind. These seeds will grow, watered by your faith and nurtured by your persistence. Do not worry about the harvest, it will come in its own time. Focus instead on tending your garden, on keeping your thoughts aligned with your vision. You are not alone in this process. The universe is your partner, your co-creator. It responds to your intentions with infinite intelligence and perfect timing. Trust that it knows the best way to bring your vision to life. Trust that it is always working for your highest good. As you move forward, let your actions reflect the truth of your abundance. Act with confidence, knowing that you are already wealthy. Give freely, knowing that your supply is endless. Treat every moment as an opportunity to express the wealth that lives within you. Your time has come. Say it to yourself again and again until it becomes a part of you. Let these words guide you, inspire you, and remind you of the truth that you are already abundant. Millions are not a distant dream, they are your reality. Live in this truth and let it shape the world around you. When you feel the pull of doubt, remind yourself that the unseen world is more real than what your physical senses can perceive. The unseen is the source, the seen is merely the result. You do not have to fight against the current of your circumstances or struggle to convince the world of your wealth. Instead, convince yourself. The inner conviction is what matters most, for it sets the tone of everything that follows. Imagine for a moment that your millions are already in your possession. Feel their weight in your hands. See the joy on the faces of those you bless with your abundance. Envision the life that unfolds before you, the freedom, the fulfillment, and the opportunities to create even more. This vision is not a fantasy, it is a preview of what is already yours. Stay rooted in this feeling, for it is the bridge between your current reality and your desired state. Life has a rhythm, a divine cadence that flows through all things. When you align yourself with the feeling of abundance, you step into this rhythm. You become like a symphony perfectly orchestrated by the Creator. Each note, each movement aligns to bring about the manifestation of your desires. This process is not something you must force, it is something you allow. Let go of resistance and trust that the flow will carry you to your millions. There is no room for fear in the heart of the one who knows they are destined for greatness. Fear is an illusion, a shadow that dissipates when faced with the light of truth. The truth is that you are limitless, boundless, and infinite. The truth is that your desires are not random, they are whispers from the divine, calling you to step into the fullness of who you are. Every great accomplishment begins in the mind of the dreamer. Your millions are no different. They are birthed in the quiet moments when you dare to believe in the impossible. Do not dismiss these moments as trivial. They are the foundation upon which your future is built. Every time you imagine your wealth, every time you feel the joy of having it, you are laying another brick in the structure of your abundance. Let gratitude be your constant companion. Even before the evidence appears, give thanks for what you know to be true. Gratitude is a powerful signal to the universe that you are ready to receive. It is an act of faith, a declaration that you trust the process. As you give thanks, you open the floodgates of abundance, allowing your millions to flow into your life with ease. There will be times when the world tries to distract you, when circumstances seem to contradict your vision. Do not be swayed. These moments are tests, opportunities to strengthen your resolve. Return to the feeling of your wealth. Anchor yourself in the truth that your time has come. Let nothing pull you away from this knowing. Think of yourself as a magnet, constantly attracting the circumstances, people, and opportunities that align with your inner state. When you hold the feeling of abundance, you draw abundance to you. This is not wishful thinking, it is a law as precise and reliable as gravity. You do not have to understand how it works to benefit from it. Simply trust that it does. Action is a natural outgrowth of belief. When you truly believe in your wealth, your actions will reflect that belief. You will move with confidence, make decisions with clarity, and seize opportunities with boldness. These actions are not forced, they flow effortlessly from your inner state. They are inspired, guided by the same force that brought your vision into being. Your time has come because you have decided it is so. This decision is not dependent on external validation or approval. It is a choice you make within yourself, a declaration of your sovereignty as a creator. Do not wait for permission or conditions to be perfect. The moment you claim your wealth, the universe begins to align with your decision. The millions you desire are not separate from you, they are an extension of you. Just as a tree does not struggle to grow or a river does not strain to flow, you do not have to force your abundance into being. It is your natural state, your birthright. All that is required is your willingness to receive it. Release any lingering feelings of unworthiness. You are not defined by your past mistakes, failures, or limitations. You are defined by your ability to rise, to believe in something greater, and to step into the fullness of your potential. Your millions do not require you to be perfect, they require you to be aligned. There is no scarcity in the universe. The same force that created the stars, the oceans, and the mountains has provided for your every need. The millions you seek are not taken from someone else, they are created anew in the infinite abundance of the universe. There is more than enough for everyone, including you. As you stand at the threshold of your new life, remember that you are not alone. The universe is conspiring in your favor, orchestrating events and aligning circumstances to bring your vision to life. Trust this process. Trust that everything is happening for your highest good. Your time has come because you have prepared for it. Every challenge you have faced, every lesson you have learned has brought you to this moment. You are ready. The millions are not a reward for your efforts, they are a reflection of your alignment. They are the inevitable result of the work you have done within yourself. Feel the truth of this in your heart. You are not waiting for your wealth, you are stepping into it. It is here, now, ready to reveal itself to you. Let go of any lingering doubts or fears. They have no power over you. You are the master of your destiny, the creator of your reality. The journey to your millions is a journey of self-discovery. It is about more than money, it is about stepping into the fullness of who you are. It is about realizing that you are powerful beyond measure, capable of creating anything you desire. Let this realization guide you as you move forward. Speak words of abundance, think thoughts of prosperity, and feel the joy of having everything you desire. These are not just actions, they are declarations of your truth. They are the tools you use to shape your reality. Use them wisely, and watch as your millions unfold before you. Your time has come, not by chance or coincidence, but by divine design. You were meant for this moment, for this life of abundance. Embrace it with open arms. Step into your power and let the world see the magnificence of who you are. You are the gardener of your mind, planting the seeds of your future with every thought and emotion. Your wealth, your millions are the fruits of the seeds you choose to nurture. With every thought of abundance, you water these seeds. With every feeling of gratitude and joy, you nourish them further. Trust that the harvest will come, for the laws of the universe are unchanging. What you sow within, you will inevitably reap without. Do not measure the distance to your millions by the evidence of your senses. Your outer world is a reflection, a delayed mirror of your inner state. To look outward for confirmation is to misunderstand the process. Instead, hold firmly to the feeling of already being wealthy. Let this feeling grow stronger than any doubt, louder than any contradiction. Your unwavering belief is the catalyst that transforms the unseen into the seen. Imagine for a moment that your millions are already in your possession. See yourself walking through your days with the calm assurance of someone who knows their wealth is secure. Feel the pride of creating something meaningful, the freedom to explore, and the joy of giving generously to those in need. These feelings are not just daydreams, they are the vibration that aligns you with your abundance. Every time you revisit them, you bring yourself closer to your millions. You have been told that faith is the evidence of things unseen, the substance of things hoped for. This is not a vague idea, but a living truth. Faith is the bridge that spans the gap between desire and fulfillment. When you act as though you already have what you seek, you bring it into being. This is not pretense, it is creation in its purest form. By assuming the feeling of your wish fulfilled, you align yourself with its reality. Let go of any lingering attachments to scarcity. Scarcity is not your natural state, abundance is. Look around you and see the infinite supply of the universe. The stars in the sky, the grains of sand on the shore, the leaves on the trees, all are reminders that abundance is the nature of creation. Your millions are part of this divine abundance, waiting for you to claim them. As you align with the feeling of wealth, you will notice changes in your world. Opportunities will appear where there seem to be none. People will come into your life who are eager to assist you. Circumstances will shift in ways that defy logic. This is not coincidence, it is the natural unfolding of your alignment. The universe is responding to your inner state, orchestrating events to match your vibration. There is no need to rush or force the process. The timing of your manifestation is perfect, even if it does not match your expectations. Trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Impatience is a sign of doubt, and doubt creates resistance. Instead, rest in the knowing that your millions are already yours. This calm assurance is the key to allowing them to flow into your life. Each day is an opportunity to reaffirm your wealth. Begin your mornings by imagining your life as you desire it to be. Feel the excitement of waking up to a reality where your millions are secure. Carry this feeling with you throughout the day, letting it guide your actions and decisions. Before you sleep, revisit the joy of your wealth. Let this be the last thought on your mind as you drift into slumber. In these moments, your mind is most receptive, and your creations are most powerful. You are not a passive participant in this journey, you are an active creator. Your thoughts, your feelings, and your beliefs are the tools you use to shape your reality. Use them wisely. Choose thoughts that uplift you, feelings that inspire you, and beliefs that empower you. These choices are the foundation of your wealth. Forgive yourself for any past mistakes or missed opportunities. They do not define you. What matters is the decision you make now, in this moment. The past is gone and the future is yours to create. Let go of regret and embrace the power of the present. This is where your millions reside, in the now. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to strengthen your faith and deepen your understanding. Instead of seeing obstacles as setbacks, view them as stepping stones. They are not here to defeat you, but to prepare you for the abundance that awaits. With every challenge you overcome, you become more aligned with the truth of who you are, a limitless being capable of creating anything you desire. The world may not understand your journey, and that is okay. You do not need external validation to know your worth. Your inner conviction is enough. When you hold firmly to your vision, the world will eventually reflect it back to you. But it begins within. The opinions of others are irrelevant to the process of creation. Trust yourself, trust the power within you, and trust the universe to deliver. There is a divine timing to all things, a perfect unfolding that cannot be rushed. Trust that your millions are coming at the right time and in the right way. They may not arrive exactly as you expect, but they will arrive in the way that is best for you. Be open to surprises and remain flexible. The universe has a way of exceeding our expectations when we allow it to. As you walk this path, remember that wealth is not just about money. It is about freedom, joy, and the ability to make a difference. Your millions are not just for you, they are a tool to create more good in the world. As you receive, so too shall you give. This is the cycle of abundance, one that flows freely when you align yourself with its principles. Feel the gratitude for what you already have, no matter how small it may seem. Gratitude is a powerful magnet for more abundance. When you appreciate what you have, you send a signal to the universe that you are ready to receive more. This is not a practice of settling, but of recognizing the abundance that already exists in your life. Your journey to wealth is not separate from your spiritual path, they are one and the same. The same power that creates universes resides within you. When you align yourself with this power, there is nothing you cannot achieve. Your millions are a testament to this truth, a reflection of your divine nature. Continue to dream boldly, believe deeply, and act confidently. Your millions are not just a possibility, they are a certainty. Every thought, every feeling, every action you take in alignment with this truth brings you closer to its manifestation. Trust the process, embrace the journey, and know that your time has come. As you stand at this pivotal moment in your life, let the certainty of your inner power be your guiding light. Your millions are not just a distant dream, but a reality already unfolding within you. Trust that every thought you nurture, every feeling you embody, and every belief you hold is shaping your world. Release any doubt, for the universe operates with unwavering precision, responding to your faith and alignment. Your time has come. You are no longer waiting, you are living in the truth of your abundance. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that what is yours can never be withheld. The seeds of wealth you have planted are blossoming into a harvest beyond your imagination. Embrace it fully, share it generously, and know that this is only the beginning of the endless possibilities that await you. With every step you are creating a legacy of abundance, not just for yourself but for the world. Stand tall, dream boldly, and claim the life that has always been yours. Your millions are here, they are yours to live, to love, and to celebrate.
Perhaps you find yourself facing challenges, feeling that life is a constant struggle. Or maybe you've experienced some successes, but still feel that there's something more, something greater waiting to be realized. Wherever you are, I say unto you, you are exactly where you need to be to grasp this life-altering principle. But what does it mean to say this in your head for a while? It is not a matter of mere repetition or mindless chanting. It is a state of consciousness, a shift in perception that aligns you with the creative power of the universe. It is about recognizing that your inner dialogue, the words you say to yourself in the privacy of your own mind, are not just fleeting thoughts, but living, creative forces that shape your reality. Let us delve deeper into this profound truth. Your outer world, every experience you have, every circumstance you encounter, is nothing more than a reflection of your inner world. And your inner world is shaped, moment by moment, by the words you say to yourself in your head. When you understand this, truly understand it, you realize that by carefully choosing and persistently holding certain thoughts in your mind, you are actively creating a reality where these thoughts manifest. This understanding is crucial, for it shifts the entire paradigm of how you approach life. No longer are you a victim of circumstance, hoping for good things to happen. You become the active creator of your reality, knowing that as you say certain things in your head, as you hold certain thoughts and feelings, the universe must rearrange itself to match these inner states. But how, you may ask, does one harness this power of inner speech? The answer lies in the creative power of your wonderful human imagination, combined with the living force of your inner words. For your imagination is not a mere fantasy maker, and your inner dialogue is not mere mental chatter. Together they form the very workshop in which reality is forged. Let us take a moment to truly understand this. Your subconscious mind, which is one with the universal creative force, does not distinguish between what you vividly imagine and declare internally and what you actually experience in the outer world. It accepts as true whatever you feel to be true and whatever you consistently declare to be true in your inner speech. And once it accepts an idea as true, it proceeds to bring it into manifestation in your physical reality. So when you say certain things in your head, when you hold certain thoughts and feelings consistently, you are not engaging in wishful thinking or self-deception. You are actively creating your reality from within. You are aligning yourself with the creative power of the universe, allowing it to work through you and for you. This, my dear listeners, is the essence of saying things in your head and waiting for what happens. It is about recognizing that the power to shape your reality lies within you, waiting to be expressed through your inner dialogue and feelings. It is about understanding that your outer world is nothing more than a reflection of your inner conversations and assumptions. Consider the biblical phrase, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." This is not a mere poetic expression. It is a statement of cosmic law. Your inner thoughts and feelings, especially those you consequently hold about yourself and your life, have the power to create or destroy, to manifest or to dissolve. When you align your inner dialogue with the highest vision of yourself and your life, you set in motion forces beyond your comprehension and indeed bring these visions into reality. But let me be clear, saying things in your head is not about empty repetitions or false positivity. It is about a fundamental shift in your inner dialogue, in how you perceive and declare yourself to be in the privacy of your own mind. When you truly embody this practice, your inner speech naturally aligns with your desired state of being. You begin to think of yourself with reverence and love. You declare your worthiness, your abundance, your health, your success, not as distant possibilities, but as present realities in your inner world. Let us explore this further with an example. Imagine a person whose inner dialogue is constantly negative. In their head, they might be saying things like, "I'm always unlucky, I'll never succeed, I'm not good enough." These inner conversations, repeated day after day, shape their subconscious beliefs and consequently their reality. They are in essence programming themselves for failure and limitation, creating a life that reflects these negative inner declarations. Now imagine this same person shifting their approach. Instead of negative self-talk, they begin to say positive, empowering things in their head. They might say, "I am blessed with endless opportunities. I am worthy of success and abundance. I am more than enough." They say these things consistently in their mind, with feeling, with conviction, knowing that they are shaping their reality with each inner declaration. They live each day from this new inner dialogue, carrying themselves with the certainty of someone who truly believes these empowering thoughts. In this state, their entire experience of life begins to shift. They start to notice opportunities they might have missed before. They approach challenges with confidence rather than fear. They interact with others from a place of worthiness rather than insecurity. And in doing so, they begin to create a reality that matches these new, empowering inner conversations. They allow a life of abundance, success, and fulfillment to flow into their experience, drawn by the power of their inner words and the feeling behind them. This principle applies to every aspect of your life. Whether you're dealing with health, relationships, career, or any other area, the key is to first say the right things in your head about that area. Declare your wholeness, your lovability, your success in the privacy of your own mind. For what you consistently say to yourself sets the tone for your entire life experience. Now, I can hear some of you thinking, but Neville, isn't this just positive thinking? Isn't this denial of reality? And to this, I say emphatically no. This is not about denying your current circumstances. It is about understanding the true nature of reality and the creative power of your inner dialogue and consciousness. Your current circumstances are nothing more than the fruit of your past inner conversations and beliefs about yourself. They have no power to determine your future unless you give them that power by continuing to think and feel their reality. When you shift your inner dialogue, when you begin to say new, empowering things in your head, you are not denying reality. You are exercising your divine right to choose which reality you wish to experience. Remember, the outer world is dead. It has no life of its own. It is your consciousness expressed through your inner dialogue and feelings that gives life to your experiences. When you say negative things to yourself in your head, you are breathing life into a reality where these negative statements are true. But when you consciously choose to say empowering, positive things in your head, you cause your outer world to rearrange itself to match these new inner conversations. This, my dear friends, is the true secret to changing your life through what you say in your head. It is about aligning your inner dialogue with the highest vision of yourself and your life. Recognizing that this desired reality is seeking expression through you and allowing it to flow into your experience through the power of your inner declarations and feelings. But let me warn you, this shift in your inner dialogue is not always an easy path. The old habits of negative self-talk, of saying discouraging things to yourself in your head, are deeply ingrained in our collective consciousness. As you embark on this new way of thinking, you may find resistance arising within you. Doubts may creep in. Old thought patterns may try to reassert themselves. When this happens, do not fight against these thoughts. Simply observe them, acknowledge them, and then gently return to saying the empowering things in your head. For the war is not won by battling against what you don't want to think, but by persistently thinking what you do want. This persistence, this unwavering commitment to maintaining a positive inner dialogue in the face of contrary evidence, is what allows you to truly change your life. Think of it like tuning a radio. When you're trying to listen to a particular station, you don't focus on eliminating all the other stations. So you simply tune into the frequency you desire. In the same way, you don't need to fight against your current reality or forcefully push away negative thoughts. So you simply need to tune yourself to the frequency of what you desire, to align your inner dialogue with the highest vision of yourself and your life. This tuning is done through your conscious choice of inner speech and your ability to feel the reality of these words. Your inner declarations are the dial that allows you to tune into different frequencies of experience. As you use your inner dialogue to declare empowering truths about yourself and your life, As you feel the reality of these declarations, you are tuning yourself to that frequency, allowing the corresponding experiences to flow into your life. But remember, my friends, this is not a one-time event. Saying empowering things in your head is a way of life. It's a constant choice to maintain this inner dialogue, regardless of appearances. Just as you wouldn't expect to stay in shape by exercising once. You cannot expect to change your life by thinking positively once. This is about persistently maintaining an empowering inner dialogue, about living from this consciousness day in and day out, until it becomes your new normal. As you do this, you will find that your perception of yourself and your life begins to shift. What once seemed like limitations now appear as opportunities for growth. Challenges become stepping stones to success. You begin to see yourself as the empowered being you truly are, knowing that your inner dialogue is constantly shaping your reality. Now, some of you may be wondering, but Neville, how can I maintain a positive inner dialogue when I face real challenges? How can I say empowering things in my head when my current reality seems to contradict these thoughts? And to this I say, your inner speech infused with feeling and imagination is more powerful than any circumstance. Consider for a moment, have you ever been deeply moved by a story, whether in a book or a movie? In those moments, were you not feeling real emotions based on imaginary events? Your feelings were real, even though the events were not happening in your physical reality. This is the power you must harness when you say things in your head. You must use your imagination to infuse your inner speech with feeling. As you say empowering things in your head, imagine how you would feel if these things were already true in your life. Feel the joy, the gratitude, the sense of fulfillment that would come with these realities. Feel these states as vividly and as consistently as you can as you engage in your inner dialogue. The key is to make your inner speech as real to you as possible. Engage all your senses. As you say things about abundance in your head, feel the sense of security and freedom that comes with abundance. As you declare perfect health in your mind, feel the vitality and energy coursing through your body. As you speak of success internally, see yourself in your mind's eye achieving your goals, hear the congratulations of others, feel the sense of accomplishment. Make it real in your mind and heart as you say these things in your head. But here's a crucial point, my friends. The goal is not to say things in your head about specific outcomes. The goal is to say things that align with your essential self, your true identity. For it is this alignment with your true self that is the real attractor of your experiences. Let me illustrate this with an example. Instead of just saying, I am wealthy in your head, align your inner speech with the essence of abundance. Say to yourself, I am one with the source of all abundance. Prosperity flows to me and through me effortlessly. I am worthy of unlimited abundance. Instead of merely thinking I am healthy, align your inner dialogue with the essence of well-being by saying to yourself, I am one with the source of all life. Perfect health is my natural state. My body is a temple of vitality and well-being. By aligning your inner speech with your essential self rather than just external conditions, you allow the universe to bring your desires to you in ways that might far exceed your specific imaginings. You open yourself to possibilities beyond what your current mindset can conceive. This is the true art of saying things in your head and waiting for what happens. It's not about forcing yourself to believe something against all evidence. It's about aligning your inner log with the truth of your mind nature, your oneness with the creative power of the universe. It's about saying things in your head that resonate with the highest vision of who you truly are. As you practice this, you may find that your outer world begins to shift in subtle ways. Perhaps you start to feel more confident and worthy. Or you find yourself naturally making healthier choices, or opportunities for abundance seem to appear out of nowhere. These are all signs that your inner shift brought about by your empowering inner dialogue is creating ripples in your outer reality. Don't discount these small changes. Celebrate them. See them as confirmation that the law is working, that your inner speech is taking root. But don't become attached to them or anxiously look for them. Simply acknowledge them with gratitude and continue to say empowering things in your head. As you persist in this practice, larger changes will begin to manifest. You may find yourself naturally attracting more positive experiences. You may notice that your relationships improve, that your health flourishes, that abundance flows more freely into your life. And as you continue to maintain this empowering inner dialogue, you'll discover that life becomes an exciting adventure of ever-expanding good. But remember, the outer manifestation is not the goal. The goal is the state of consciousness from which blessings naturally flow. This is a crucial point, my friends, when you're truly saying empowering things in your head. When you're fully embodying this state, you no longer need external circumstances to confirm your worth or success. You're already whole, already complete in your knowing that you are a divine, limitless being. And paradoxically, it's in this state of inner assurance that you're most likely to experience a life filled with manifest blessings. Now, some of you might be thinking, but Neville, what about action? Don't we need to do things in the physical world to change our lives? And to this I say, yes, action is part of the process. But it's inspired action, not anxious doing. When you're consistently saying empowering things in your head, ideas and opportunities will naturally present themselves to you. You'll feel inspired to take certain actions to move in certain directions. These actions won't feel like struggle or effort. They'll feel natural, joyful, almost effortless. This is the difference between trying to make things happen and allowing them to happen. When you're trying to force changes in your life, actions feel stressful, born out of fear and doubt. When you're maintaining an empowering inner dialogue, actions flow naturally from your aligned state, guided by an inner wisdom that knows exactly how to bring about the manifestation of your desires. Consider the example of a flower. A flower doesn't strain to bloom. It doesn't force itself to grow. It simply unfolds naturally, expressing its innate beauty. You, my dear listeners, are no different. When you align your inner dialogue with your true divine nature, you allow your life to unfold naturally and beautifully, expressing the infinite good that is your birthright. But let me be clear, this state of allowing is not passive. It requires an active use of your inner speech, a deliberate and consistent practice of saying empowering things in your head. It requires faith, not blind faith in external circumstances, but faith in the creative power of your thoughts and consciousness. This faith is not about believing that good things will come someday in the future. It's about knowing that you are whole and complete now, in this very moment, and that your inner dialogue is constantly shaping your reality to reflect this empowered state. As you cultivate this faith, as you persist in saying empowering things in your head, you'll begin to see evidence of these empowering thoughts manifesting in your outer world. These signs may start small, an unexpected opportunity, a fortunate coincidence, a sudden insight that changes your perspective. Do not discount these signs, no matter how small they may seem, for they are confirmation that your inner world, shaped by your empowering inner dialogue, is indeed shaping your outer reality. They are breadcrumbs leading you to the full realization of the empowered life you are creating through your thoughts. As we near the conclusion of our discussion, I want to address a common concern that arises when people first encounter this teaching. Many worry that focusing on their inner dialogue and saying empowering things in their head might somehow make them self-centered or disconnected from others. But I assure you, my friends, the opposite is true. When you truly understand the principle of maintaining and empowering inner dialogue, you realize that you are not separate from others. As you elevate your own consciousness through your inner speech, you are elevating the consciousness of all. Your empowering thoughts, far from disconnecting you from others, actually expand the field of possibilities for all. Moreover, when you are coming from a place of inner empowerment, you naturally have more to give to others. You become a channel through which blessings flow, not just to you, but through you to the world. Your inner dialogue creates a ripple effect, touching the lives of everyone you encounter. This is the true gift of saying empowering things in your head and waiting for what happens. It's not just about improving your individual circumstances, although that will happen. It's about aligning yourself with the fundamental nature of the universe, which is boundless good. It's about recognizing your own divine nature and allowing it to express itself fully through you. In this state of alignment, of consistently maintaining and empowering inner dialogue, you become a channel for the most beautiful expressions of life. Ideas flow to you effortlessly. Opportunities present themselves naturally. The right people and circumstances appear in your life at the perfect time. This is the magic of living from a state of empowered thinking. But remember, this magic is not something external to you. It's not some cosmic force that you need to appease or manipulate. It is the natural expression of your own consciousness when it's aligned with the truth of your being. You are the magic. You are the miracle. You are the one to whom you are speaking these empowering words in your head. As we draw our time together to a close, I want to leave you with a final thought. The principle we've explored tonight, say this in your head for a while, wait for what happens, is not just a technique for creating better circumstances. It's about recognizing your true nature as a divine creative being. It's about aligning your inner dialogue with the fundamental truth of being and allowing your grandest expression of life to flow through you. When you live from this understanding, everything changes. The world becomes a friendly place filled with infinite possibilities. You no longer see yourself as a small, separate being struggling against external forces. Instead, you recognize yourself as the creator of your reality, the author of your own life story. In this state, there's no need to beg or plead for good things to come into your life. For you understand that you are the source of all good. Your job is simply to maintain an empowering inner dialogue, to live from this consciousness, and to allow the universe to arrange the details of their manifestation. So, my dear friends, as you leave here tonight, I urge you to embrace this principle with all your heart. Don't see it as a technique to be applied occasionally, but as a way of life to be lived continuously. Use your mighty imagination to infuse your inner speech with feeling. Feel the naturalness of being the empowered being you truly are. Live from this state, persist in this inner dialogue, and watch as your world rearranges itself to match your thoughts. Remember, you are not a helpless being pushed around by external circumstances. You are the operant power in your world. Your inner dialogue, infused with feeling, is the one and only reality. All things are possible to him who believes and declares internally, for belief and inner declaration shape reality. In your journey of saying empowering things in your head and waiting for what happens, let this knowing be your guiding light, leading you unerringly to the realization of your highest potential. Go forth from here with this knowledge. Apply it in your life. Test it. Prove it to yourself. For in doing so, you'll discover the truth of who you really are. You'll tap into the limitless power that has always been within you. And you'll experience the joy, the freedom, the fulfillment that comes from living in alignment with the laws of creation. Start now. Say empowering things in your head. Let these thoughts permeate every aspect of your being. For in truth, you are already that empowered being. You are already living in a reality of infinite good. All you need to do is open your heart. Embrace this truth in your inner dialogue and allow it to express itself more fully in your experience.